So I've been back from my trip for about 10 days now. And I can't lie, just getting back into things has been a lot harder than I expected it to be. It almost feels a bit melodramatic for me to act like coming back after a month holiday has been really hard to get used to normal life again, but it actually has been. Work-wise, I've pretty much hit the ground running. I had a bit to catch up on. I had a few things I need to do straight away, and getting back into that productivity has been tricky. And I found myself being a bit over analytical, I guess, and a bit harsh on myself with when I'm doing work, how I'm doing it, and what I'm actually working on. I'm really looking to try and make things fun again with client work, try and improve my scheduling of these videos and what points I do client work. Because this video and the newsletter I just posted yesterday, I left both of them really late, and now I'm kind of just playing catch up, and that's not really what I want to do. I don't want to make this feel like a chore and that there's a deadline that's really imminent. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But each day I've been improving on getting back into the flow of things, that's for sure. So since I've come back, we got a few days down south. My boss from work and a real role model of mine, Jared Thompson, ran 6 marathons in 6 days.
Yeah, Jared!
So that's from Cottesloe Beach to Kay's house in Yallinga. I was lucky enough to get to run about 34 Ks with him on his final day, and to watch someone push themselves like that was just incredible. Yeah, it was just incredible to watch him cross that finish line, and very inspiring to see someone push their limits so hard. And then somehow the very next day, he was back to his normal self. Yeah, insane athlete. We're going to be back down south in a couple of days, just after Chrissy. So the plan is to do a lot of filming down there, get a lot of surfing content, yeah, and just keep summer going and still be working while we're down there. Enjoy being back in WA, really. All right, here's a little bit of real talk. I reckon I've neglected it a little bit, and I haven't really felt the need as much for it while I was in Indo. And then it's kind of been on my mind since I've been back. I thought, time to have a bit more of a chat to myself. I'm finding it hard being back. I'm finding it hard to get into the swing of things, and I'm beating myself up a bit. I'm trying to just work on not cracking the whip on myself. Doing what I'm doing, being my own boss, is still something I'm trying to get used to. From when I wake up to when I go to sleep, 90% of my thoughts are surrounded by my videos, business, filmmaking. Like, that's the majority of what I'm thinking about, literally 24/7. It's hard to understand how that feels if you haven't been in if you haven't been there. It's really tiring, and I never really had to deal with that until I fully committed, because I could always distract myself. But now, because I'm so committed to making this work, I'm not distracting myself from what I need to do. So yeah, there's a lot of responsibility that I'm feeling, because it is completely my responsibility. This is all in my hands. So when I have days where not much happens, or I do a couple hours of work, there's a lot of work that has very delayed results. Sometimes I feel like unconsciously I'm seeing it as a failure. With what I'm doing, there's going to be a lot of hours which don't have an hourly rate attached to it. It's going to cost me time and going to cost me money in the short term. And I just remember we're playing that long-term game. You know, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. I don't have a lot of cash right now because I'm saving really hard for Europe next year. And I guess I'm putting a bit of pressure on myself to just kind of grab money out of thin air. I don't have to have anxiety as my baseline of how I'm feeling. So today was actually a ripper. It's my birthday today, and I'm 20, which is kind of weird. But I feel like ever since I dropped out of uni, as corny as this sounds, this was so corny, but I feel like I got older from then. So I just came back from doing a shoot, which was sick. Today on my birthday, you know, I got booked in for some filming. It's like, fuck yeah, you know. Just when I'm staring down how much I expect of myself, it's easy to forget that this is a long-term game, and instant gratification is not going to get you anywhere. This is a process, and you don't have to beat yourself up for not doing 100 hours of work every day. So, doing well. Okay. It's currently 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, and I'm posting this video in a couple hours. Normally I don't leave it this late. It's just been tricky recently. Procrastination's been getting a bit of a grip on me. We're working through it. One last thing is, Dropout Diaries isn't the channel, it's a series on it, and I'm finally working towards posting regular videos every week now that are separate to this series. So, travel guides, filmmaking tips, the things I like to talk about on these videos anyway, just in more depth. So I look forward to those. This channel is going to be getting a lot more attention now. Still pumping out newsletters every Monday, completely free. Sign up, links in the description. You get a bit of my own philosophy, creative tips and tricks, a podcast or book recommendation, and just a catch up on where I've been at. So yeah, lots to come. Let's really crack into being back home. Thanks so much for watching the video. My name's Sam, Dropout Diaries. We're gonna get back out there and travel the world soon enough. See you next week.